Do you go to a place you work at and say something like this? My printer malfunctioned, or my dog ate my homework? Well, we all know exactly what happened. You were procrastinating. You can tell just by the look on your face and the smell in the air. Most of us know what procrastination is and may have done it, but for those who don't, this is what it means. According to dictionary.com, the definition of procrastination is the act or habit of putting off or delaying, especially requiring immediate attention. One great example of this is my very own sister. She is always telling me things about what she was assigned in school. Many of them were due very soon. Then I asked her, "Have you started anything yet?" And guess what she says? No. Many people might think that if it weren't for the last minute, you wouldn't get anything done. Well, this is not the case. When you procrastinate, you will have more and more things to do, which will eventually accumulate, and you will have a lot of pressure on top of you. Today, first, we will go to school and learn about the problems of procrastination. Then, we will do our homework and figure out how to get rid of this problem. And finally, we will take the test. Many people might say that they will finish what they have to do someday. But someday is not a day of the week. Though days of the week seem so far away, every single second they are getting closer and closer to you. According to procrastinatorsanonymous.org, 20% of people describe themselves as procrastinators because they miss opportunities for buying things and they don't pay their bills on time. If you keep procrastinating, you will eventually mess up in the end and you will eventually mess up. This habit can cause many problems for people. Now, let's start to do our homework. The first step in getting rid of this problem is to create a priority list. This should have everything from start to finish, based on deadlines. Next, you should gather as much information as you can. There are many places you can get this information. After this, you should make sure that you have all the tools you will need so that you can avoid any excuses. One of the biggest reasons for procrastination is that you're afraid of not being perfect. Many people will assign you a project or an assignment and will not expect it to be perfect. So instead of thinking about failing a project, think about what you can add. Use your talents and your resources. Now, hurry up on your homework. You don't want to procrastinate. The deadline is very close by. Now it is time to take the test. I hope you all studied. The first question is it really necessary to get rid of this habit of procrastination? Well, being able to get rid of this habit is very difficult in the beginning, but in the end will make you a much more successful person. When you procrastinate, you will not be successful. When you procrastinate, you are going to feel guilty about yourself. When you procrastinate, you will not reach your full goal. When you procrastinate, you will not reach your full potential. So the next time you are assigned something, remember to start it as soon as possible so that you have enough time to finish and you reach your goal. And remember, don't procrastinate like how I did to write this speech.
Okay,